I was recently watching another real estate agent in Brisbane talk about this, and I thought it's a really good point to bring up, is do I sell before I buy, or do I buy then sell? Now that important factor comes down to where your position is. Now, in a market that's ever moving and so much competition, everyone was missing out because they were waiting, obviously, for their property to sell, and by the time their property sold and was in a position, they missed out on the property anyway. No seller was ever going to take on a subject to sale from a buyer because there was just so many buyers out there. So why would you? You'd go for the ones that obviously cash, unconditional, ready to go, and boom, you usually get a great result. Now, as the market slows, so do the conditions. So being a seller right now, you've kind of got a little bit more flexibility if you go, well, look, I want to sell my property first and then I'm going to buy. Because that person on the other end might be going, well, my property's not selling as fast as well, so I'm going to have to look at all these conditions, and subject to sale might be one. Now, it does come down to the personal circumstance of someone. I always say you have more power if you're coming in as a cash buyer. You can negotiate harder, of course, rather than going, hey, look, I'm going to lowball you here, but I also have to sell my property as well. It just doesn't work very well. So for your negotiation and power when you're going to buy a property, it's very important to see, hey, am I in a position where I could sell? Do I have somewhere to go in the meantime? Do I want to rent for 6 months and just kind of sense the market but know what cash I have in my pocket? Because we get a lot of disappointment when people go, oh, I'll sell my property for this amount, so I'm going to go and sign a contract at this amount. They don't sell their property at that price because that's the price they need to buy that one. The market doesn't agree with them, and then next thing they contracts fall over and they miss out. It's frustrating for the seller and the buyer. In conclusion, if you do sell first, you have a bit more power behind you when negotiating with other sellers. However, if you do wait and need to obviously find something before you sell, then this is the time to do it because you're seeing a foot off the pedal, as I mentioned, and this is the type of market to do it. So take advantage of it if you can.